Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm playing through my second adventure in the world of Vantage. Please go check out my first video on Vantage where I go over all the rules. In this video, I'm just going to be playing the game and having some fun. Now I went ahead and I completely randomized the setup. We're playing with Ariel the Engineer, Daring Difficulty, and my mission is to perform one last heist. Have at least one item with a value of 15 or more in a grid or reserve. If you do, read 1597 in the Book of Secrets. Man, that is the mission I needed in my first playthrough. Our escape pod has landed on location 140. To the north is a remarkable tuning fork for energy sentients to distribute their energy across great distances. To the south is a long hike along a rocky shore. So we could wander, listen, inspire, build, bathe, or trap. I'm so interested in that tuning fork. I think let's just go up there right away. All right. Immediately a good dice roll. A large glowing sentient hovers above a curved stone. The hairs on your arm rise. Okay, we can approach, spy, ask, heal, siphon, or smash. I definitely want to ask about this tuning fork. So this is just a one challenge, ask the sentient what they're doing. I'll just spend my skill for that. The sentient replies that they belong to a special sect of energy sentients who can distribute their energy across great distances to specific targets. It's up to you whether you want to help others or take energy for yourself. Gain one boost and continue. I tell you what, let's see what happens if we try to siphon some of this energy. We have the skill for it. So this is a 2 difficulty siphon energy from the sentient. I'll just use my 2 skill for that. You sit in the rocky cradle, basking in the glow of the sentient. Gain 2 health. Whoa. Well, that's good to know. How about we just do a simple move west? I can place that here. Carved into the cove is a building with narrow windows and a nondescript entrance. It seems like a difficult place to breach and a safe place to hide. I definitely don't want to try to descend. Persuade is interesting. Spy, volunteer, extract, or cleave. I like the idea of trying to persuade, but volunteering might get us a nice goal that we could try to go after. Let's try to persuade. Yeah, let's try to persuade them to let us in. This is a 4 challenge. Persuade the doorman that you seek refuge. You may pay... X money to decrease this cost by X. We do have a buck. We can spend 2 of our boost for a buck. I think I'll rather just take the challenge. I'll reduce it to 3. Oh, wow. Rolling great already. Let's try to re-roll that. All right, we'll take that hit. On second thought, let's re-roll one more time. Okay, that's better. We have the health to spend. The doorman lets you inside the safe house, not asking questions, but also not letting you out of their sight as you eat a fresh meal, gain 2 health. If you pay 1 move, you slip away at the first opportunity. Go to interior 559. So we're going to go 1, and then boom. Can't go up any higher, and when that happens, we get 1 random skill. All right, got a little engage there. I don't have a move, so I can't go further into this place. That's unfortunate. So I think we're just going to have to keep going to the west. We're going to lose a heart. An ethereal animal stumbles towards you, braying in pain. Its companion seems unable or unwilling to help. Okay, I can't see an animal in pain and not try to help it. So we'll do a heal. Oh man, this is going to be a heal 6. Well, I can make it a 5. Oh, what a roll. All blanks. A return. And then just a heart. Yeah, no reason to re-roll that. The creature waits patiently as you examine it for signs of injury, and it isn't long before you find a metal shard wedged deep in its leg. You remove it and bandage the wound. Gain animal 822. Whoa, I got a Gaia elk. It's a wild animal. The animal is now loyal to you. Replace this animal with 1117 if I spend 2 cubes from this. Okay. So I can tame this animal. That is so cool. I was kind of heading west, but do we want to do a depart? Or do we just want to take simple moves? Now let's keep it simple. Let's head south and see what we get. Oh, great. The animal in front of you would blend into the surroundings were it not for the gold symbols it's rapidly etching into the rocks. I kind of want to observe it to see what it's doing. Okay, this is going to be a 3 challenge, and we now see that we're in region N. I'll make it a 2. Do I want to try to re-roll this? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Ooh, yes. The creature seems to have no issue with you watching it work. It's using the rocks as a canvas for a gold fluid secreted by its claws. You can't make any sense of it, but this could be an easy opportunity to capture or even kill the animal. Gain 1 boost and either 1 take or 1 overpower. You may continue. Let's do a take and let's try to capture it. This is going to be my Pokemon playthrough. All right, it's just a 2 challenge catch the animal. We'll make it a 1. Ooh, actually, if we make it a 2, if we just keep it a 2, then I could reset. Okay, fine. I'll make it a 2, and we'll reset. Beautiful. That'll go there. This can go here. Get a boost. Preoccupied by its task, the animal struggles only to continue etching. Gain animal 817. Okay, it's a gilded beetle. And once again, I can spend 2 boost cubes in order to make it loyal. Let's have this animal convoy. And we'll just continue going west for some reason. Man, rolling great. An ancient garment lies unattended in the water. Despite the mold and washed-out design, you can tell that it was once something important, and could still be. And it says here you may perform multiple different actions here, but only 1 per turn. What can we do? We can dash, solve, persuade, honor, pilfer, and raid. I like the idea of persuading. That worked for us before, so let's do that again. We can do multiple actions here, so that's interesting. This is a 3 challenge. Persuade the long-eared guards hidden in the bushes to look the other way as you borrow the artifact. Excellent. We'll make it a 2. Oh, wow. This luck is going to end at some point. I know it. You casually stroll away with the artifact hidden away. If you pay 2 boost, your attempts to use the artifact are successful. Oh, I only have 1 boost. If not, the mystery of the artifact remains unsolved, and it vanishes from your grasp. Gain 1 boost. Oh, that's a shame. That was maybe the artifact that we were looking for. Didn't have enough boost. Let's just continue heading west. Wow. A brown animal lurches over a barrier, as if using the last of its strength. Oh my goodness, I could catch another animal. I'm just gonna go full Pokemon. This one looks harder to catch. Okay, wait. Let's slow our roll here a little bit. I think rescuing it is the better option. Yeah, let's rescue it, and then maybe we can get a boost cube on our beetle friend here and get him on side. Ooh, no. 6 rescue the animal from a predator. Well, this might have been a mistake. Oh, my luck ran out. We knew it was going to happen. I can put this here. And we are rescuing, so I can put one of these here. And now I think we do need to try to reroll some of this. Let's not lose 2 morale. Oh, beautiful. All right. I'm going to hang on to at least 1 boost cube, I think. So let's just take this damage. Through a combination of making yourself big and hiding the animal, you save it from a persistent predator. The animal clicks in appreciation and stays by your side. Gain animal 851 and 1 morale. We got a bamboo mantis. I'm collecting quite the posse here. I love it. Now I'm very curious what this wall is hiding. So I do feel like I want to do a depart to the west, because I think we'll find out what's on the other side of that wall. Okay, oh, this is a 3 trailblaze west through the trees. Maybe north was going over the wall. Ooh. Not good. Let's spend... reroll one of those hearts. Okay. So, we're losing some hearts. That animal looked so much like a plant that you're on high alert as you pass through the trees. Go to 316. As you walk along the path, a large mushroom sprouts legs and saunters towards you, its tendrils tasting the air near your feet. Okay, we've definitely found something very cool here. Do I want to mess with this mushroom? I could try to grab it. Complete my collection. I mean, at this point, I have to do that. Although if I mimic it, maybe it'll follow me. And I do have 2 spots here where I could place mimic dice. Or engage, where I can place engage dice. Let's just try to grab it. All right, just a simple 2 grab the animal. And I'll do the same thing. I'll leave that. I'll make it a 2 so that I have to reset. Oh, 2 blanks. The animal responds to your aggressive move by releasing a cloud of tiny spores that make you cough uncontrollably. Suffer 1 hypoxia damage and gain animal 1843. Oh, I have to lose either heart or both morale and time. I guess I'll do that. That was costly. I should have tried to mimic it. But I've got a little shroom buddy. Okay, we're definitely going straight ahead to figure out what is going on there. Nice. A sentient waits patiently in front of a large building. There's something about their posture that reminds you of your boarding school headmaster. Well, we absolutely must ask them where we are, what's going on, what kind of place this is. And this is a very simple 2, ask the sentient about this place. a blank, and then we can put the star anywhere. Let's go on this guy. Love to have a pet elk. The Sentient shares that this is the Universal Academy, where students gather from around the world to learn magic. You are welcome to join. Go to Interior 600, or stay outside, gain 1 boost. Oh, I absolutely want to go inside. Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's join. 3 professors await your decision in the Universal Academy's Room of Selection. I'm joining a magical university. Hell yeah. I could also walk around. But no. Let's focus on this. So we need to learn. Fortunately, I don't have anything that I can really use to mitigate this, but... Okay, we're in Region J. We have a 3 difficulty learn from a professor. And this is just going to be whatever it is. I cannot manipulate this in any way. Whew. Not great. Oh wait, I can hold that. So we're just going to lose a heart. But that puts us down to 1, which is not great. The 3 professors in the Universal Academy greet you and invite you to choose your field of arcane study. Choose one. Learn the magic of life. The Leaf Sentient welcomes you with open arms. Gain lesson 1419 and 1 health. Learn the magic of energy. The Energy Sentient welcomes you with a joke. Gain lesson 1424 and 1 morale. Learn the magic of the mind. The Sand Sentient welcomes you with a word of advice. Gain lesson 1429 and 1 boost. Well, considering I'm on death's doorstep here, and because I have a entire crew of animals with me, let's go to the magic of life. Let's gain a health and get lesson 1419. So this is a level 1 life magic. Okay, so for a look action, I can learn a basic spell. Tapping into mana requires risk and sacrifice. Gain lesson 420, you may lose this card. But if I put a heart up there during a learn action, then I'll gain spell 1236. Interesting. And what's cool is that X there means that I can decide how many dice I want to roll. The more dice I roll, the better chance I'll have of getting a heart to learn the spell, apparently. Let's not mess around with magic quite yet. Let's explore this academy. Perfect. You're alone in the empty, echoing classroom, and the objects on the desk in front of you appear to have been confiscated from students. Oh, here we go. This could be my heist. Our mission is to perform one last heist. We are going to steal something here. So this is a 3 challenge, steal the blue crystal, as it's the most likely to not be missed. We'll make it a 2 challenge, and we still need to reset. Oh my goodness, these rolls are amazing. I'm honestly contemplating putting this here just to get a boost. Yeah, let's do that. Gain item 1160. Okay, it's an item crystal blue, pure azurite, and we could try to refine it into a gem. So it's only worth 5, but maybe if we refine it into a gem, it'll be worth more. Possibly. I'll push that up a little bit. There we go. But now there's more. You may push your luck to try to steal a far rarer item before you're caught red-handed. If you do, roll 3 skill dice up to 3 times. always rolling all dice. If the final result includes a pair or 3 of a kind, gain item 970. In addition, the extra bonus for 3 of a kind is to gain the 3 skills and $3. If not, you're caught in the act and lose item 1160. Either way, exit to 321. Oh man, this is my chance. This is my chance to get the item that we need for our mission. I gotta press my luck. We're rolling 3 skill dice up to 3 times. And all we need is a pair. Any pair. 3 of a kind, extra bonus. There it is, pair, boom! We're not gonna risk it to go for the 3 of a kind. No. We're gonna be happy right there. We're gaining item 970. Oh, it's a bone lyre. It's only worth 6 though. But again, we could try to craft it. Oh, we could craft it into a crossbow. Okay, well that wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. To meet our mission, we need something of value 15. But either way, we have to exit back outside. Let's just keep heading west, I guess. We'll head over to 320. Okay. A branching path out of the forest is accompanied by a tower. Ooh, look at this. We can transmit something. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we can transmit a message to the other people who are on our spaceship or something. Oh, look at this. A 6 transmit a signal to your home world. Whoa, this could be big. Wow, these rolls. I cannot believe these rolls. Oh my god, look at all this. We just have to deal with these 2. Definitely put one on here. Oh, I could put a star here and get a coin. Yeah, let's not turn that down. I'm going to use poker chips, of course. The early days of basic training finally prove useful as you apply the fundamentals of radio signals to the tower. You tap into the tower's system to send a quick burst that your homeworld should recognize if anyone's listening. Your researchers will need to triangulate the signal to find you, but this is a good start. Gain Destiny 1598 if you do not already have it. Either way, add 1 signal token to that destiny. It's my first time getting a destiny. Triangulate a rescue signal. Transmit signals from 3 different towers. Keep track with tokens here. If you do, you may complete the destiny by reading 1598 in the Book of Secrets. And I could take a research action to maybe find some more. Okay, so this playthrough is all about collecting some incredibly valuable artifact and then getting off the planet by signaling the home world. And of course, I'll also bring all of my fun animal friends with me. And speaking of my animal friends, this one is now loyal to me. Let's spin these. We're going to replace this with animal 1117. Loyal animal, do not gain curses. And when placed, lose all curses. Okay, didn't have a curse. And then I can use a cube from him to charm. If interacting with a sentient or animal, reroll up to 2 challenge dice. Now, I'm not sure if I keep this cube on there. I think I'm going to assume that I do. Now, there's definitely some light up there that I'm curious about. So let's move north and see if we can't figure out what's going on over there. I've never been able to enter this box of pure light, so please proceed with caution. I kind of like consult. I kind of like access. I've got the spaces right now. What would I be accessing? I'm not sure I just want to jump in there. Why don't we consult? This person seems to know at least something about this box. They've been trying to enter it. Whoa, this is a one consult with the traveler about escaping this planet. Is that who I'm talking to here? Is this the traveler? We'll progress towards the bamboo mantis. The traveler's tone grows somber. If you must leave, you could use or create a portal to teleport across the galaxy. I'm wary of this particular portal, though. Gain 1 boost and Destiny 1604. Teleport back home. Have the transportation spell. If you do, you may complete the destiny by reading 1604 in the Book of Secrets. Okay, well, we're allowed to have multiple destinies. We would need the transportation spell. Well, that might have been something that we could have learned back at the academy. The traveler was wary of this portal. Seems like I probably shouldn't enter it. I'm going to take the traveler's advice. So we could just move back where we were and then continue on somewhere. Looks like we're on a cliff. I don't know if we want to continue going north. Okay, let's head back where we were. So we'll go south. And then we can head west. I'm going to re-roll that. Got the same thing. So I do get one of these tokens. But I'm going to lose a little morale. The smells of blooming flowers greet your nose, particularly that of the lotus. It's lovely here, that's for sure. Should I take a risk to try to consume something? Maybe it'll give me some health. I think asking, because I have no idea which flowers would be poisonous or not. So let's do a little bit of an ask. Okay, we're going to have a 2 difficulty ask a sentient about the lotus. All right, that goes back. That can go here. Oh no, let's have it up here. That cube. The sentient seems surprised that you're not familiar with the composition of the common lotus. This innocent-looking flower giveth and taketh away. Be careful if you choose to partake in its whims. Gain 1 boost and continue. I might want to heed that warning. It'll probably be a pretty difficult brew. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to move on. Forget the lotus. We don't need the lotus. Let's wander north. I don't want to lose morale. Let's re-roll that. Heart. That's not much better. Why can't I roll time when I need it? Well, there's nothing I can do. In the distance, a herd of animals graze in a verdant valley. You can't tell whether the sweet smell is coming from them or the nearby flowers. Follow, scan, hire, build, extract, hunt. Extract. Let's look into hire. Can I hire like one of these animals? Yeah, let's do hire. This is what we're skilled at. 2 challenge, hire a sentient to build a structure in the valley. Oh, wild. Well, we get to reset everything. 2 challenge. Let's get our mantis. The sentient offers their construction services to you for a $5 fee. Choose one. If you pay, gain a barn, winery, windmill, stables, hatchery, hunting tower, crystal mine, garden, or greenhouse. If you don't pay, the sentient gives you a few tips about the construction process instead. Gain 1 boost, $2, or ability 1488. Well, I don't have $5. I mean, I'd love to sell this for the $6, and then I would. I'm gonna take the ability. Yeah. Okay, so now I have build. Wow. A lot going on here. I could do a help 3 build, gain the result of a build action, or gain 1 blueprint. Interesting. Now that's going to do some things here. First of all, I have completed a full grid, and that means that I gain Destiny 1705. And here we have survive until help arrives. Whenever a player ends their turn, they may add 1 token here. If they do, they gain a boost cube on their character. The game ends if there are 6 tokens here. Read 1705 in the Book of Secrets. Well, for my turn, I want to do a card action. I'm going to spend these 2 to make my bamboo mantis loyal to me. All right, I get a boost cube on him when played. And then I can spend 1 charm if interacting with a sentient or animal, reroll up to 2 challenge dice. And he can also help me hide. Interesting. And then at the end of my turn, I can place 1 on there, and that will give me a boost cube on my character. Now this is cool because this is a may. I don't have to place a cube there. So I can control when the help arrives. I'd really like to complete my mission first, and I'm really counting on being able to refine this into a gem that's going to be worth the right amount of money. Yeah, so let's just wait a little bit, then I'll refine this. I'll get some cubes on here so I can survive this refining. Yeah, maybe that's the way we do it. The problem is I'm having to move around. I have nothing that can really help me with the move. I have that and just the boost cubes. I think I will backtrack though. I'll go back south. Oh, great. So we'll come back over here. That is the end of my turn. Let's continue going south. Okay, I can deal with that. Oh, wait, that can go here. Yes. That's what we wanted to see. It looks like the dense forest overgrew these ruins long ago. So once again, that's the end of my turn. Now might be the time. This will be a 4 challenge. I have a space here and there, and 3 rerolls. Yep, let's do it. Let's do a card action. We're going to try to refine this crystal. We'll discard this. That's going to make it a 4 challenge. And the beetle is going to help us. 1 blank. Beetle takes that. Now we have 2 morale hits that we have to just reroll. Come on. Oh, I rerolled it into a heart. That's no good. Let's try again. Yes! We got the blank. I don't want to reroll that because I might reroll it into a heart. So we'll just keep that. So we have a gem now. No! It's only worth 7. But now we can refine it into an amulet. Oh, God. Well, that is the end of my turn. Difficulty 7. There's no way I can handle that. Have to get super lucky. And then this just brought it up from like a 5 to a 7. This isn't going to take it all the way up to a 15. Well, I am going to do this card action. I'll have my gilded beetle become loyal. He could help me pilfer. Nice. Okay, comfort. I could spend 2 boost cubes that are on him to ignore all morale on unplaced dice. That's extremely useful. Oh, and I get to put a cube on him when he gets placed. And that was the end of my... turn. What do we want to do here? Whisper. I kind of feel like looting. Yeah, I think I'm frustrated and disappointed in this crystal, so I just want to come here and loot these ruins. Okay, this is a 3 challenge. Loot the ruins of any items they contain. I will make it a 2. Oh, 2 blanks, wow. Gain 1 take and go to interior 544. All right, get that right back. The smell of flowers dances through the ancient ruins. Now the question is, do I want to search or loot? Gotta be loot. It's too bad we're not pilfering, but we gotta loot. It's another 3 challenge. Loot the ruins of something you find on the ground. Okay, we'll make it a 2. Reset. Blank, and we'll just do that heart right there. The axe on the ground is an easy target. Gain item 872. All right, a stone axe. Good for cleaving. And we could craft it into a skull hammer. Very nice. Now I'm out of room. I'm going to take this build out because that's not going to be helping me right now. We can put it in reserve. Looks like I can only have 1 card in reserve, so... Fortunately, I now need to leave, and let's head west. We're going to go, yeah, to 690. We're hanging in there. A row of gateways stands prominently in the clearing. To the south is a dense forest. And enter is always available. Now I'm fascinated by this activate. Yeah, we got to try activate. We got to see what that's all about. And I'm not ready to end the game yet. Once you finish a destiny, that's game over. I'm going to hold on to that until hopefully I can complete my mission. Okay, 3 challenge, activate the gateways. Oh, wow. 2 blanks, and I can put this here and get a money. Or I could put it up there and get my shroom loyal. Yeah. Let's get Mr. Shroom. It says if you have spell 1369, we definitely don't. There at the bottom, if you don't have spell 1369, you're able to improve the accessibilities of the gateways, but to activate them, some amount of sorcery is required. Gain 1 look and quest 1657. Add it horizontally to your supply. You may continue. 1 look. This is our first quest of this game. The ancient archways at the edge of the forest once provided a way for anyone to travel great distances with a single step. Reactivate the sacred portals. Activate the portals at the northern edge of the vast forest. You can only perform this quest's activate action on location 690, and only if you have the teleportation spell. Not super confident we're going to get the teleportation spell. I just want to continue heading north. All right. That can be placed here. cube. Odd. Normally this farmer's pastures are filled with blossom hulks, an animal native to these grasslands. Well, I like the idea of just greeting the farmer. Maybe they're having some problem we can solve. Before we do, though, let's get our shroom guy. I love having all these guys loyal, and he's got charm. I am quite the sight over here. This greet should be absolutely no problem. It's a 3 challenge, greet the farmer. All right, that one's going back. We can put this one here and get a buck. And let's just put this one right there. Get some more charm. The farmer, wheezing from overexertion, explains that their entire herd broke free last night. They beg you to search the surrounding area to find them and steer them back here. Gain 1 look and quest 1702. Herd the escaped animals. The farmer begs you to find their blossom hulks to the immediate northeast and bring them back home. Well, on location 387, fill this card with escaped blossom hulks and return to the farmer on location 695. If you do, upon arrival, read 1702 in the Book of Secrets. This is going to be in the northeast. All right, let's help this farmer out. Maybe he'll, I don't know, let me sleep in his barn or something, heal up. So we'll head to the north. That's going to be a depart. So that's going to be a 3 challenge, trek north around the farmhouse. And plenty of rerolls. All right. That can go here. Starting to think this might be worth trying. You follow the path up to the farmhouse before taking to the bushes to avoid bothering the occupants. Go to 700. A skeleton of a long-dead behemoth sprawls across the path to the north. Okay, so 387, that's where we're heading to get these animals. Do we want to do anything while we're here? Could examine. Commune. What would that do? Maybe that would help my morale? I mean, let's try it. Well, I have plenty of space for whatever challenge dice could come my way. So this is going to be a 3 challenge, commune with the beast's spirit. We have so much charm, I need to remember that. Placing your hand on the skull, you breathe with intention, eyes closed. The animal appears in your mind, staring at you with an intense calm. Choose one. Release the spirit. With gratitude, the animal departs into the darkness. Gain 1 morale and 1 health. Yes! Absorb the spirit. With acceptance, the animal steps forward into your mind. Gain ability 1483. Ooh. No. Let's get the morale and health. Abilities don't matter when you're dead. Okay, that was a terrific idea. Let's remember that for the future. And now we can just move over to the east. And we're back here. So now we can take this herd action. Now the problem with this herd action is this isn't exactly our forte. Well, let's give it a shot. Hopefully we won't have to do this 4 times. Oh, okay, so it's an X, herd some blossom hulks. So we need to sort of guess. Have quite a lot of rerolls. Yeah, this is really not my thing. This is not what I'm good at. Yeah, you know what? This is not my thing. I'm not going to be good at this. I'm going to abandon this. I'm going to ignore this mission. Instead, let's depart to the north. 3 challenge, trek north through the valley. I mean, I might even struggle with this. Oof. So, yeah, this can go here. And the heart I could re-roll. Although it's just as good as anything else. Yeah, let's give it one re-roll. Yes! Okay, worth it. You head north along the path toward the bridge in the distance. Go to 388. Several sentients guard a bridge over a wide, muddy river. We could try to hide, and my bamboo mantis does help us with hide actions. So hiding is not terrible. I do have these 2 look tokens, so scanning, and then trade. Oh, I wonder if I could trade my instrument, which is not really doing much. I could also trade this axe. I'm not really sure I'm going to be making much use of that. I'm curious about trading. I want to try the trade. All right, 388. It's a 2 challenge trade for safe passage across the bridge. Well, this should be no problem. If you pay $2, go to 780. If you don't pay, the guards refuse to grant you entry. Gain 1 boost and continue. Yep, I mean, I got the money. Let's pay. All is quiet in a serene aqueduct garden. Oh, this is beautiful. We can wander, search, greet, craft, bathe, or trap. Definitely want to greet somebody. Bathing might heal us a little bit or increase our morale. And I'm also contemplating trying to refine this gem. Turning it into an amulet. It's going to be 10 value, though, isn't it? It's not going to be 15. I gotta say, I'm very tempted by searching, but I also like greet. Let's greet the people here. I think that's probably the best step. I don't want to get caught wandering around and people wondering what we're doing here. This is a simple 2 challenge. Greet the occupants of one of the apartments surrounding the garden. Get to do a reset. Whoa. Well, let's put the star here and get a buck. And the heart can go here. The sentient who answers the door is richly dressed. This is expensive property. They complain that the vagrants who bathe in the nearby waterfalls are at fault for attracting vermin to the garden. They shoo you away. You can hear the lock click behind you when they close the door. Gain 2 boost. All right, that was a little rude. I tell you what, I am tempted to attempt this right now. We have 2 of these here, so this will be a 5 challenge. We have a spot here, and we have 4 potential rerolls. I'm just so curious to see how much that amulet is worth, because if that gets up to 15, we can leave. This also seems like a good area to maybe find something expensive. This is an expensive, city here. We might be able to steal something good. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is our best shot. So I'm going to go for this. We are going to try to refine this gem into an amulet. And we'll reduce the cost by 2. So this is going to be a 5 refine. Gonna need a little luck here. Oh, did not get it. We got 1 blank. But we need to re-roll these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, So let's start that process. Yes. Okay, we just need to re-roll this one. We got 3 attempts. Ooh, it's a heart. Oh, I think I have to take that. I'm going to take that because that at least does not... Oh, wait, one of them can go here. I forgot about that. Oh, gosh. So I didn't need to re-roll that. So here. I wouldn't have re-rolled that. I would have just put that there. So this is good. Well, it's not good, but it's better than it could have been. Oh, man, we got the amulet. It's only worth 9. But now we could refine it into a ring. Oh, man. It's getting good, but wow. I don't think we're going to get it up to 15. We're certainly not going to survive. We just don't have the cards to be able to withstand that kind of damage. Oh, we're so close. We need to investigate around here a little bit. Let's see if we can stay in this rich part of town and see if we can find something. Looks like if we go forward, we'll kind of go into town more. So let's just walk forward. All right. The sand sentient on the left yells something obscene at the metal sentient on the right. Oh boy, okay. I could try to diffuse the situation. I completely forgot I have all these charms. So I can... Yeah, I have all of these charms. I can re-roll when I'm interacting with a sentient or an animal. I also have this comfort. Oh, I could have used the comfort on that roll. Let's not forget the bonuses we have here. Let's try to diffuse the situation. Because I can use my charm. Yeah. Okay, this is a 4 challenge, diffuse the situation. Well, that's a reset. Right there. And this is a perfect time to use charm. So let's go ahead and do that. We can re-roll up to 2. I can also use this to dismiss those morale hits. So let's roll like these 2. Oh, perfect. I think instead of dismissing these, we'll just put 1 here to get another coin. And then we'll put 1 up here. You emerge from the bushes, placating both sentients and mediating a healthy discussion about a stolen object. Choose one. Side with the thief. They thank you for supporting their culture. Gain $2 and 1 morale. Well, we could use the morale. Side with the owner. They thank you and offer their services as a guide. The thief bumps against you as they leave, and your purse feels a little lighter afterwards. Lose $2 and gain sentient 1344. Offers their services as a guide. That could be handy, but the morale could also be handy. Ooh, this is tough. I think I'll side with the owner. I'm going to lose $2, but I'm going to gain the help of this sentient. This is Anna the clockmaker. Interesting. So I can pay X skills matching the current action to ignore the penalties of X challenge dice. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's also a bunch of actions here. Can learn, flirt, swindle, and duel. All right. I think I'm not going to get into the business of magic. Gets 2 boost cubes put on her. Now, I am going to keep this, though, just in case. I can only hold 1 card, and so I'm just going to get rid of this build. I don't think we're going to be using this anytime soon. I am tempted to see what I can learn from Anna, but maybe not at the moment. Let's continue walking into the city. So we're going to head north. Okay. A green sentient flutters across the clearing, their movements hurried and nervous. Ooh, okay. I could offer to help, but that's not my strong suit right now. Honestly, engaging is what we do best. And so let's greet. Let's greet them. This didn't go so well last time, but maybe they're nicer. Okay, this is a simple 2. Greet the sentient. Goes back. The sentient shushes you and ducks behind a log, pulling you down with them. Despite their fear, they convey a desire to give you some money. If you accept, gain $5. If not, gain 1 boost and continue. Wow, I'll accept $5. I kind of want to stay in this area. Let's head to the west. This garment shop is famous for the type of warm attire you might wear to the east and cold attire you might wear to the west. Now I actually have some money, and I have some things I could trade for even more money. Yeah, so maybe let's do some trade and see if we can't maybe get some better stuff. All right, this is a 2 trade with the vendor. Double heart. Yeah, let's use a charm on that. There we go. The vendor presents a few options. Choose one. If you pay $5, buy your choice of a robe to keep you cool or a coat to keep you warm. If you don't pay, the vendor says that they'll fill your purse if you deliver a package to the northwest. You may either gain quest 1638 or gain 1 boost and continue. Yeah, honestly, let's buy a coat to keep us warm. We do have $5. Some nice armor. We get to ignore cold damage. Ooh, and we could upgrade this to a mech suit. Whoa. I think we'll get rid of this stone axe. And I'll put it into my inventory slot. I'll get rid of the spell. And I love just being able to put any heart that I get just there. That is really good. Okay, fun. Went shopping. That was fun. I want to continue to explore this area here. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go to 770. All right, we can just put that here. The harbor waters gently lap against an unattended sailboat. I feel at some point we need to try to find some good loot here. Do we try to loot this place? What would they have? We're looking for expensive things. But this could be some sort of ship that is carrying expensive goods on it. This could be like a merchant ship. Well, it's a sailboat. Should we try to spy? I would be into trading, but I don't have any money. Should we try to loot? Let's try to loot and see what we get. Yeah. Maybe there's something nice on this ship. And it's unattended, so this shouldn't be too hard. All right, yep, this is just a 2, loot the boat. Perfect. We'll actually go ahead and put this here and this on there. Now, I'm going to put this here so I can get that extra cube because we'll be resetting. You furtively reach into the boat and take a rolled up parchment before whistling to yourself and walking away. Gain item 1258 and continue. If you pay 1 take, you can loot the boat itself. Oh, we could steal the boat. Okay, I don't have one take, but we will get item 1258. Oh, it's a map. Map of orbs. Okay. Interesting. I think we will put this here. We're going to get rid of the instruments. We have 2 adjacent cards. When placed, we can put 2 boost cubes on here. Oh, and we can spend 1 in order to look at page 15 until the end of our turn in the Book of Vantages. Well, that orb could be the exact thing that we need for our heist. Let's continue to explore this city. Let's just go north. That's going to be a reset. Okay, put that here. Or no, look at this. I can actually put this here and get a cube. Nice. A busy crew prepares a galleon to depart the harbor. Okay, now we're talking a galleon. I have navigate here, and this can help me navigate. And then I also have these 2. It's a bit of a risk, but we could then navigate maybe to somewhere close to an orb. We could check the map. That seems like as good of an idea as anything else I could be doing. So let's look at the map. I don't know where we are, but here's a map of the orbs. This map is actually pretty incredible. It shows where all of those towers are. Boy, where could we be? Okay, well now let's try to navigate. So this is a 4, navigate the ship away from the city. Okay, I'm not sure if this is exactly going to help us out, but gave it a try. Let's just spend both of these so it's a 2. And I can use that to help. Oh, wow. Whoops, that goes there, this goes here. Fair winds sail you to your choice of a quiet cove to the northwest, the prairie to the northeast, or to the western outskirts of the city. From there, you must leave the ship behind. And it does tell us we're in region I. Oh, so we must be in that very tippy top of region I in that little water area there. So the northwest, I'm not sure I want to leave this city yet. This seems like this would be the best place for me to rob something that's expensive. Let's go to the western outskirts of the city. You're lucky that this part of your spaceship missed hitting the nearby capital city. Oh, there's a part of my spaceship is here. Oh, what would happen if I linked up? Or I could repair and then salvage. Wow, this is tricky. Let's try linking up and see what happens. Okay, this is just a 2. Link to the ship's nutritional system while consulting with the traveler about escaping the planet. All right. Put that there. Your Og suit eagerly links to the spaceship, extracting the ample backup storage of food paste. Gain 2 health. Health is not what I need right now, but I'll take it. The traveler says, "What are you running back to? You can make a name for yourself on this planet. Gain 1 boost and Destiny 1603. Okay, here's another Destiny. Achieve legendary acclaim. Win at least 1 duel, +1 per player. Track progress here. If you do, you may complete the Destiny by reading 1603 of the Book of Secrets. Well, that's a funny one. I don't think that's going to be the Destiny that I go for. Although I do have the option of dueling Anna here, but No thanks. That's not what I'm really about in this playthrough. I kind of want to head back into the city. We're kind of on the western edge of the city. So if we head east, that'll probably get us back into the city. Let me go south just for a second and see what's down there. A nearby tower emits a series of beats, chirps, and hums. Yeah, help is coming, so we don't really need to do this. I think I'm heading into the city. I'm going to head east. So that's going to be a depart. Okay, this is a 4 challenge. Climb east, up a tree, and over the city wall. Oh, wow. Excellent rolls. Let's put that there. The sounds and smells of a busy city drift over the wall as you climb. Go to 764. A throng of sentients dance across a promenade, but one of them is causing a commotion among the revelers. I can't resist the opportunity to sing. That just seems too good. This is a 3 challenge. Sing along with the sentients. Excellent. Oh, all blanks. Ariel is apparently a terrific singer. You don't understand what you're saying, but the camaraderie feels good after being alone on this planet. Gain 1 morale and 1 boost. Yes! Oh, I'm filled up on boost now. Let's move into the city more. We're going to explore this city. We're going to find something here that we can steal that's valuable. That's got to be our best bet. So let's move forward 1. Concealed by the bushes, you find yourself a short stroll away from a landing zone where airborne vehicles come and go. Wow. Man, this city is so cool. I could befriend someone. I could wander. Okay, I think I'm going to spend these 2 and do that ability there to get a move token. I'm then going to take the befriend action. So this is 3 challenge, befriend an attendant so you can take something from the lost and found pile. Okay, interesting. We'll just throw this one up here. So much charm. Okay, roll 3 skill dice. If you have at least a pair, gain item 1042. Otherwise, gain 1 random card from the Skirm Spoiler Pack. Place it in your reserve, where your entire Skirm collection counts as only 1 reserved card. You can use this type of card from your reserve during overpowered duel actions, which have further instructions. So I guess we're hoping for a pair. And we did not get one, so we're taking a random Skirm card. All right, well, this is the first time this has happened. So we'll open this up, and we'll just take a random one. What the heck is this? Energy. Gain 1 point per skill of opponent's best type. Cloak. Reroll up to 2 dice, concealing them until final scoring. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what this is, but I will put it into my reserve and I guess get rid of my axe. Really wish I could hold more in reserve. I'm going to do something a little different here. I think I'm going to flirt with Anna. She's a clockmaker. She might know something about artifacts, and I'm just so charming. I think I can really get her on side. All right, this is a 4 flirt with the sentient. Okay, we can put one of these here. We can put this heart here. And get a cube on there. That could be helpful. This can go back there. And this star... let's go up here. Choose the matching response based on how many boosts are on this sentient. Do not spend the boost. Okay. Two boosts are on the sentient. Roll 4 skill dice. If there is at least one engage result, the sentient reciprocates with confidence, demonstrating their ability to manipulate time. Gain 1 boost on this sentient. So we're just looking for an engage symbol. Oh, and we got one. So the sentient gets a boost. Okay, that didn't accomplish what I was hoping for, but it's still something. And I tell you what, I just really want to find out what this is. I want to find out how much this ring is going to be worth. I think we can survive this. Yep, that's it. I want to do this. We're refining. This is going to be a 9. This is probably crazy. But here we go. Ooh, boy. Okay. 4 blanks. This can go here. This heart can go here. This time can go here. This star can go here. That just leaves 1 heart that I could re-roll, but I think I'll keep my boost. Yeah. We'll take that. Oh my god, we've done it. The Ring of Transience. We can spend 2 cubes on here, and a player moves to an adjacent location. But more importantly, this is an item that's worth 15. That means we have met our goal. Get a boost cube on it. Wow. This means that our adventure can end right now. At the end of our turn, we can just place a cube here and be rescued. Well, first of all, we have now completed our mission, so we can check out passage 1597 in the Book of Secrets. You are elated that such a precious item is now yours. You may either gain Destiny 1604 to pursue an epic victory via it or any other destiny. And we already have 1604. Place it in the center, and each player gains 1 random skill. Ignore actions and instructions on the mission from now on, or end the game in a mission victory. Okay, so we're not going to end the game. We get a random skill. Another move. We're now suddenly very good at moving. Before we get our epic victory, I would like to push my luck a little bit. I want to create a mech suit before we go out of here. So we're going to be upgrading. It's going to cost a cube. And it's going to be 6 dice. We did 9 so well, we should probably be able to do 6. Okay, 2 blanks. That can go there. This can go there. Another cube. This can go there. And we have this heart left over. No reason to re-roll it. Boom. Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh, yeah. And now look at that. I can hold 3 more cards in reserve. Ignore heat, cold, and hypoxia damage. And this could be further upgraded into an advanced vehicle. Replace this with a partial spaceship. And gain Destiny 1606. Whoa! We could make our own spaceship to fly out of here. I mean, this is badass. And there we go. At the end of our turn, we place a cube here. We have survived until help arrives. We're going to read 1705 in the Book of Secrets. The roar of engines fills the sky as a rescue-class vessel from your fleet enters the planet's atmosphere. You figured they would eventually find you. Choose a player to become the active player and perform one of the following actions. View the corresponding storybook for the result. We can do a move 10 hide from the rescue team so you can pursue your new life on this planet. The game does not end. You can do a look 1 navigate the rescue vessel towards your location, ending your adventure. We can engage 1, greet the rescue team with gratitude and open arms, ending your adventure. We can do a help 1 praise and appreciate the rescue team for their efforts, ending the adventure. We can do a take 10 hijack the vessel so you can continue your adventure on this planet. Or an overpower 10 target the rescue ship as it attempts to land so you can achieve victory on your own terms. The game does not end. Well, I think unfortunately we will end our adventure here. We'll do an engage and greet them. Obviously we can handle that role, no problem. The game ends as you head back to your home world. And you achieve an epic victory if you have also completed the mission. Otherwise, it is impressive that you survived long enough to control your destiny, and your knowledge of the planet will benefit you in the future. So there you have it. That was an epic victory. There was so much more we could have done and explored, but I think that's going to do it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.